today. Y'all, I was just thinking about something, which is this. You know that do you know anybody, including myself and yourself, that have gone through this in the past? Like, you're like, okay, I'm doing this thing. I've got a $500 juicer. Okay, let's say you do this. Okay, if only you had the juicer. Okay, if only you had the juicer, you could do the dang thing, right? If only you had the high-speed blender. If only you had all TannyRaw's books and recipes. If only you had a panini grill. If only you had a rebounder. If only you had a better rebounder. If only you had a gym membership. If only you had blank, then you could do it. You know what the underlying factor in that is? You don't even need any of that stuff. The factor is, the main thing is mindset. Getting a plan, being determined with both feet in, right? And stop being distracted by shiny objects. Like, not even the juicer and all that, but other things going on that aren't what you're supposed to be focused on. When you're trying to change your patterns, you have got to be both feet in, or you're not going to get the results. When you're not getting the results, you're like, well, dang, this ain't even working. Why am I living like this? Why am I suffering when everybody else is eating out at, I don't know, Longhorn? It's because you're not giving it all you got. It's not your A game. You know what I mean? But if only we had the new juicer, if only we had the new trampoline, if only we had the right mindset. What's that mindset? Your choice of make it happen instead of making an excuse. What do you think? I have had something happen, okay? And this is the thing. Knowing what you are looking for, and more than that, what you're not looking for. You know what I mean? So that when things don't line up in your life, you don't waste that much time on them. Because friends, you can go down a rabbit hole for 8-9 months and you'll be like, what the heck just happened? Anyway, that's another story. But I wanted to say that being focused, you know, a lot of times we don't even allow ourselves to be convinced that what we're trying to do is actually going to work. You know why? Because if it can actually work, if you put 100% effort in, then guess who that's on? You and me. It's on us. Do you know what I'm saying by that? People spend a lot of time cultivating a comfort zone for themselves. They cultivate this comfort zone and they spend a lot of energy maintaining and hanging on to that comfort zone, which can even be work because new things are coming into your realm and you're having to repel those. You know, you're manifesting things in your life and then you're like, no, and you back off that. What do y'all think about that? Does that make sense? Did that make sense to anybody? That's my morning rambles. I have a lot going on in my brain this morning. And I'm down almost 70 pounds. Bam! How is that? Y'all, you can make it happen. You really can. Healing is real. And so is changing your mindset. So is carving out the life you want. Think about this. People are like, well, you know, I can't eat different, or, you know, my whole family's sick. You know, my whole family, I come from a long line of diabetes. You know, I'm gonna be diabetic. And okay, yeah, you've just named that and claimed it. You're right. That's probably because you're going with the flow. You're holding on to your comfort zone. Release that. Have you ever heard anybody talk like that? I dealt with a very negative repairman yesterday. I almost couldn't listen to him. It was very disturbing. that. I didn't, but that sounds like something my daughter would do. Isn't that funny? So I was just, stop getting distracted by the shiny objects, like my talk today where I seem distracted, but I'm not. I just have a lot of things I want to talk about, you know, a lot of things that can really make this work in your life. You know, my friend Linda, she was in a reset group of mine. She told me before that, you know, she's got all the things. She's got the juicer, she's got the rebounder, but what she had a hard time holding on to was the mindset. The mindset's what you need, you know? Knowing you can make this thing happen, it's up to you. When we stop putting the blame on everybody else and we start taking 100% responsibility, like, you know, well, I can't get anywhere in my job because, you know, such and such, okay, you've just given the power to somebody else. That might be a tricky situation, but it ain't impossible, you know? Or, well, you know, I can't show love to my husband because he does whatever. Because you just gave the power to him. We have the power every day. We have free will. You know, we're a ball of free will. And every day we can open the door to beauty and positivity, or we can open the lower vibration of negativity, sadness, hurt, pain, all those things. Free will. We have free will to change. What a powerful thing. When you start taking responsibility for your life and your health, you know? Stop getting distracted by the shiny objects. We don't know how to focus in this world anymore. You know what I mean? Do you get up in the morning and do you have time that you gather your thoughts? You think about what is your day going to look like, and furthermore, did you map that out the night before? So when other people are still sleeping, you're already manifesting magic in your life. You know, do you have a plan so that when the shiny objects distract you, you know, you go back to your master plan and do that? You know, it's working. I watch people get tripped up, and I watched myself get tripped up many years, 5 years. Because I would think, well, is this the right way? Is it the right path? You know, there's a lot of people that have healed. There's a lot of people that have made changes in their life. And it is like a roadmap for you. How brilliant is that? What do y'all think? Are you excited about this day? Do you feel energy running through your veins? Free will to change. Breaking the habits, friend. Who said that? Nan. Is that you, Nan? Y'all, and every day writing this is powerful too. Writing your goals down fresh. It doesn't have to be like an hour-long tribute to the world you're doing. It's just at the bottom of your journal, some goals you have for that week are like, in my journal, I've started putting, how can I show love today? And at the end of the day, I want to jot down how I showed love today. Because I want to have, starting my day with self-love, to show love, to receive love, you know? Anyway, there's been a little magical thing going on in my life, and it's very exciting for Tanny K. Hey, Lori. You're busy doing your things. You know, my mom, for a long time, she's like, well, you know, I don't have time to watch your videos. She's probably seen 2 of my videos. There's 2,000. It's insanity, because I'm like, Mom, really? Okay, but whatever. So the thing is, though, I'm never stagnant just sitting watching something. If I'm going to watch a YouTube video, it's probably going to be how to goal setting, mapping out a plan, getting past your negative thinking, overcoming your old patterns, those things. I'm not listening to vegan drama. Maybe you think that's entertaining. I don't know. listen to Jerry Springer. None of that. Like, I want to, what are you funneling into your brain first thing in the morning? Are you watching the news? Because my mom will send me these random texts in the morning. You know, this world, it's going to explode any moment. You know, so-and-so's going on. I'm thinking, I don't even need to know about that. Like, what the heck do you expect me to do about that today other than stress along with you? Are you funneling in positive thoughts and high vibrations into your mind first thing in the morning? You know? Are you feeding your body good food? Are you trashing your body up and you don't understand why you feel like trash? You don't understand why you have negative thoughts, though you feed your mind negative thoughts all dang day. You let the media come in, you let trash food come in, and you don't understand why you can't be vibrant. You have to cultivate that, you know? So I was telling somebody this morning, I'm like, yeah, I'm just leaving the gym, and they were like, oh, you went to the gym? And I'm thinking like, dang, these abs don't make themselves, dude. Number one, abs are made in the kitchen, and then I have some specific core moves, and John has kicked me up on my routine, and I am up to an 8-pack, and it's like a superhero costume under this little light teal t-shirt, and it's great. It feels powerful, it feels strong, it feels like core strength holding me up strong, and the breath is deep, and the thoughts are clear, and the movement is strong, you know. And when you're walking through lows and you feel like you're having to tell your power thighs to slow down because you didn't mean to walk that fast. How about that, baby? Come on, don't you want that? Don't you want to feel good? Somebody was telling me, they were like, well, you know, I really like a lot of the things you got going on in your life, you know, but we eat different, you and I. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't mind what you eat. But eventually I have noticed that when I hang out with people, they start wanting some of what I got. You know what I mean? Almost everybody. But you know what the problem is? They don't want to do the work to get it. They want it, but they don't want to do the work to get it. But what's ironic is it's not work to me. It's my normal. It's not hard. It's just different, right? And it won't even be different for long. It'll become your norm, and then you can, I don't know, eat to live, not live to eat. My daddy tells me, you know, he's like, well, Tanny, I don't feel good. You know, I just don't feel good. I got old. You know, you just get old. I don't feel like doing that. My daddy is the same exact age as Mr. John, my gym owner. And is John vegan? No. I'm not saying that wouldn't help him out, but he does eat a large amount of veggies. He eats whole fruit. He eats not too many grains, but sweet potatoes. He eats, he likes purple potatoes. He eats oatmeal, very lean, small amount of specific meat. He eats fish and lots of things that you and I realize that there's a mercury situation. You and I realize all that. But my point is this: he doesn't eat processed food. He doesn't eat. He is very keen. And meanwhile, my dad, it's like he feels like death. It's so, it's heartbreaking.